I got my blow dryer. I am going to be painting it's kind of similar to the Vortex blooms I've been trying with that circular design, but I am going to go for a straight blowout this time. And I really thought about it. I'm going to use different colors on the inside. So for this one, I'm going to blow out the outer edges. And then I'm going to puddle directly in the center and then blow my blooms up. I'm going to try, I think, to not go off the canvas. I'll have to decide that part. But I'm going to use different colors in the center than I use for the outside. So on the outside, I'm going to be using turquoise, green, yellow that I mixed with a little bit of white, gold, and a sap green. And then on the inside, I'm going to just do Prussian blue, white, and gold. And that I'm hoping will give enough contrast that you can actually see the blowout. The other ones that I did, and there were a lot of recommendations, so thank you all for that. The other ones that I did, I wanted to get that kind of swooshing motion in the center. And for this one, I don't think I want that. I think I want it just to blow straight out. So I'm going to give it a try. Let's paint. All right, so I'm going to start as close to center and I'm going to just do a tiny little, okay, so now the rest of it I'm going to spiral out. I realize I'm not finishing my sentences. All right, a little bit on this corner. Good to go. Next one, I think I'm going to go with my yellow next. And I'm going to come inside these spirals. And then I'm hoping that they'll catch on one another. And this one should be kind of linear on actually radial on the blowout from the center. And then the bloom will kind of go like this. The one thing that I've noticed is that when I'm blowing it out, I'm disrupting all those beautiful cells on the outside. So I don't know how much I'm in love with that, but I think it has been pretty cool to just try something different. Uh-oh, I missed a part in the center. I'll get there. I'll get to you. Missed it right here. And I don't think I'm going to do any white on the outside of this either. I think I'm going to reserve that for the inside. Okay, so now for my gold. I do want a pretty good amount of gold in this one. I had mixed up a batch of gold and I did not have enough creative inspirations in it. And it came out with no cells whatsoever. I was like, okay, I need to go back to the drawing board on that. All right, I'm going to give this a torch and then I'll blow it out. All right, so I got some really pretty colors. I'm just gonna draw my finger in, circle that on around so that I have a good visual of where I'm gonna put that Yes, that's actually pretty cool right there. I should just do like a little ring pour spiral in the center. So I definitely got some pretty cells from the gold on the outside. I am using mostly Amsterdam paints, so I'm not going to get as many cells. But I definitely got that. That's beautiful. I love these colors together. And all right, I'm going to go for it. I am going to pour... I want it to predominantly be, and I'm not going to use a lot this time. So I'm going to spiral my white in there and then spiral my gold. And you know what? If this one doesn't work, we may have to say goodbye to trying this technique. This was definitely fun to explore, though. Exploration and experimentation, it's not about the outcome as much as it is finding out what works, what doesn't work, figuring out different ways that you can do things. So it's not always about the end product. It's about kind of how you got there, really. Okay, so I also want to think about, so I do have Berta here, which is my smaller one. So I'm wondering, do I do my smaller? Because the size difference is a lot. This is probably 2 inches. 2.5 inches. And this is like 1.5 inches. So let me see here. I don't know. I'm going to go with the big one for now. Let's see. Wish me luck. Okay. I like it. I just don't like the jagged edges around the petals. So I think what I'm going to do is try to connect those petals and make them like pretty predominant. This one's actually quite pretty. And then maybe I'll do a few squigglies. I don't know yet. Oh, I think I finally got it. This was way harder than I thought it was going to be. I think I finally got it. It's almost like an optical illusion. And I wonder if I wanted to blow that one out anymore. Bring that back into the center a little bit. Bring that one back into the center a little bit. I think I did it. And I don't know, do I want any of these little squigglies to kind of mimic the motion of where things are going? I think I'm done. I love it. This center is so pretty. Yeah, I think this petal is my least favorite. All right. I think, this has been a labor of love trying to get the concept that I want. I like it. Yeah, I have little cells that are starting to pop up everywhere. like I said, it's like an optical illusion. You get the outer part and then your eye realizes, oh my gosh, there's something in the center. All right, I'll show you what it looks like. All right, here it is. And you can see, you can pick out the bloom there, but it kind of blends back in. Now this, I would say, is my least favorite petal out of all of them, but I think it's a pretty cool concept. I'm glad I stuck with it to try. I think it's really cool. I'll see how it dries and see if it looks, if you can see the bloom then. I think so, but look at that center. So pretty. All right, so let's see how this one dries. I finally did it! So this is, it's really like an optical illusion. You see the flower, but it really blends in with the rest of the background. It almost like pops out. It's like an optical illusion Dutch pour. But it started as the Vortex painting where I had it all spiraled. Then that led me into the kind of petals blown out with the spiral in the center. And then that led me into this one. And so I am so excited. The colors are just so pretty. And the background gives it the interest. The center is really, really gorgeous. I had to draw the petals in, but I'm so happy that it actually worked. The gold kind of lights it up as if it's like exploding from the center. And it really helped using a different color in the center. That Prussian blue with a little bit of white really helped the center kind of stand out. But I cannot be happier with this. I finally got the concept. I can finally put this one to rest for a little while, I think, and I'm gonna go back to my what's on my shelf and my satin enamels for a little bit longer, but I am so happy that I finally got this. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Happy painting. Bye.